In 1971, a young Iowa State undergrad was given the enormous task of overseeing the school's art collection and restoration of the farmhouse. At the time, the university museum program was still just a dream.
It took a time, effort in order to get the museums ready to open, and I was a student at Iowa State. And so I started when I was an undergraduate, and as far as I know, I was the only paid employee for a long time.
In the early 1970s, there were only a few art pieces on campus, mostly from Christian Peterson and Grant Wood, and those works were already nearly 40 years old.
Peterson created 12 site-specific works, Grant Wood the lovely mural cycle, and that was pretty much it.
But the collection quickly expanded. Iowa State's president at the time, Dr. James Hilton, wanted to build an educational, cultural, and athletic complex to expand ISU's educational outreach. Iowa State alumnus Henry J. Brunnier and his wife Ann donated money to the building of what would become the Iowa State Center. But it was their large donation of decorative art pieces that was most enduring. The objects filled 2 semis and took months to unpack and catalog the entire collection.
The arrival of the Brunnier collection, which most people didn't know was here. It was a well-kept secret for security reasons. First it was in the rafters of C.Y. Stevens, and then it was in the bowels of Hilton Coliseum when we unpacked it for several years. But it was really living a dream and seeing it box by box unfold, and I would say not always with a large vision in mind, because we didn't always know what the implications were, other than to help transformation of Iowa State from a wonderful academic institution, but also to add the cultural arts, and that was Hilton's dream.
What started as Hilton's dream soon became Pullman's passion. The Henry J. Brunnier Galleries opened in 1975, but it was only the beginning of the University Museum's influence on campus. Since then, Iowa State has added over 2,000 public works of art and over 30,000 pieces total to their collection.
It's gone from not so much of a program to a very well-established program. One of the best public art collections on campuses around the country. And it's an important part of the university's legacy.
So to protect that legacy, Pullman and her staff not only accumulate and nurture the collection of art, they also conserve the works already on campus.
So the accumulation of the works of art are the accumulation of human expression as well as intellect. But it is useless unless they are physically and intellectually accessible. So the museum collects, we care for, meaning we preserve, for the next generation and for this generation, and then most importantly, we educate with them.
And for 40 years, the university museums have succeeded in their goal to challenge, inspire, and educate the entire Iowa State community, and they will strive to do so for many years to come.
Beauty inspires learning. If you wanted an educated citizenry, you needed to inspire them to learn. And I can't overemphasize how important that is, and how important that is for us to know and retain that as we go forward. That 1,800 acres over there is a great work of art, and we're pleased to have aesthetic objects be a part of that educational environment.
For Iowa State News Service, I'm Dave Olson.